Another type of the connector here is a ball and socket and the ragdoll. For this scene, I assign it to the ball and socket. It's very easy to understand. In this case, as you can see, let's play to see it. It's very easy. We animate the object. This is a ball. Imagine you have a hemisphere that a sphere can rotate inside that. This is a ball and socket. It's very interesting. And another thing, the ragdoll, it's exactly like a ball and socket, but with a limitation of this bell or coin display here. It's limit to the rotation of object 2, as you can see, in this coin, the center of that object. Nice, you can see it. I explained the settings in a previous lesson, but I will do it from scratch to see that. This is the first connector. Delete that. As you can see, we have a hemisphere here that has an animation, and the ball is inside. I insert a simulation connector, bring it its null, and as you can see, it's go to the center of the software. As I said before, you have to select it, change it to the ball and socket. This is just a sphere. If you connect them, it will be show itself. Make it visible always. I explained these settings before. Please refer to the previous lessons. The objects. In this case, the base objects, I want to be, it has an animation, as you can see. It has an animation. And of course, it has the base object that want to be stay, and like this does not fall, you have to make it collider body here from the bullet. And for moving object, I need the tag bullet rigid body here to moving object. Okay, this is our connector. The change will be changed to this base object 1, and then move object B. And as you can see it. But before connecting, please please match the center of the ball with the center of the object. For doing that, you can assign it to the child of the one of the object and go into the transform and reset. It will be snapped to the center of that object. And then you can change it by eye and go into the display and make it bigger. Oh, okay, make it by eye. I want to assign it exactly. This is in center of the rotation. Okay, this is in center of the rotation of the object. Assign it exactly the center of this ball, because this ball is like this. Select it. This ball is rotating. Assign it to the center. If you change the center of that ball, because it's the center of the mass, by eye going bring it there and turn the axis off, then rotate. As you can see, it's have to rotate like this, not like this. For example, if you change your axis, bring it there, turn it off, and as you can see, it rotates bad. So the axis, the center of that, is very important. So this is our connector. Make them off. Don't forget to release it from the child. By eye, it's nice. It's going here, the center of that. And now you can connect it in the object, the base object 1, move object 2, and now I think everything is nice and it's correct. And I have it animation. Don't forget. This is an socket and ball. Another connector is set to the ragdoll. The base exactly like this. Have an tags. There's a base and a movement. Bring it there. I explained ignore collision. You can make it like ellipse if you want. Change the shape of ellipse. That allow to. This is a limitation. Okay. This object does not allow go behind that. It's a person for that. Okay. You can make it ellipse or coin mode. If you can make it ellipse, you can coin radius, change it. Okay, you can change. This is an all limitation of that object. Let's see that limitation. As you can see, it does not allow. Yeah, it can go behind that, but if you set it, boom, as you can see, it has a limitation. And this object cannot rotate anymore. Nice. Here we have a bounce for collision to the other object. You saw it in the door hinge. And you can add another limitation by this angle here. You saw it in the door hinge, but it's not useful here because we have our limitation. So be careful about the angle of the coin. Let's bring it from scratch. Go to simulation, connector, bring it here. The hierarchy not important, but for better understanding, I clean them all in a one null. Go to the ragdoll, and as you can see, it automatically bring like this. The center axis of this and this is very important. Make a child, for example, the base, and reset it. And after that, release it and align it to this direction, 90 degree. So you have to think about your object going exactly to the connection of this object. You can see it by eye. We want to this object moving, so the direction of this coin has to be this direction. Then you can go to the coin. Here you can change the coin angle to more limitation, or you can make it this degree. It's limit to the exactly this. Nice. It's exactly like a ball and socket, but with a coin limitation. And the base for object A and the movement for object B, and everything is done. You can limit the angle more, and as you can see, it's calculates not boundary of the object. The center of that object cannot be beyond that limitation. As you can see, the center, it's let's see that's better understanding here. Boom, as you can see, this object go from that boundary. It's not important. It's calculate the center. As you can see, the center of this object does not allow to go from this boundary, this limitation from here, not the whole object. Nice. It's calculate the center of that, this coin, this moving object. This is the center of that. Nice. Okay, this is all about these two connectors. Hello my friends, to continue these tutorials on YouTube, subscribe us, like us, and hit the bell icon. And now you will be alerted about all of the amazing videos that we release.